Alright, welcome to this episode of the Freedom to Draw Unsolved Mysteries. I'm your host, John. I am the leader of the Freedom to Draw Caricatures Party. This was our last episode, Sarah Ray Bain. I found out later that's how to pronounce her last name. It's Sarah Ray Bain. And if you have any information on her, I failed to mention this in the last episode, please contact these entities. Yeah, we don't do edits around here, so it's live. This was the episode before that, the case of Don Decker. You want to look up all these cases, they're labeled on my channel. And this was Eric Freen, case before that. Now we're going to do a case that's really old in the county of Luzerne. It's the case of Ilonka, Cann. I don't know if you caught this last time. I forgot the L in unexplained death. Well, I'll fix that. Like I said, if you like this channel, subscribe to it. If you don't, this will probably be the last time you watch it. That's okay. We're not going to beg for subscribers on this channel, and we don't do edits. So this is live. I'm going to draw Ilonka. Ilonka Cann is her name. I believe that's the right pronunciation of it. And this case goes on, they report from Huntington Township, Luzerne County. Police continued to search a rural Luzerne County property on Wednesday in connection to a missing person case that is more than 50 years old. Ilonka Cann vanished without a trace from her home near Shickshinney in 1970. Shickshinney is a place, it's past, it's before Benton in Luzerne County, and it's after West Nanticoke. This lady was a school teacher, I believe. Investigators spoke with Cann's sister, who said despite the passage of a half-century, their family still feels the pain and loss. I wish we could find her, says her sister. Her name is Anita. Anita said the mysterious disappearance of her 22-year-old sister, Ilonka Cann, still haunts her family. State troopers search for a woman that went missing 52 years ago. I think that people think you do relearn how to laugh and interact with people. You carry on with life, but when you lose someone, literally that loss, it's a loss, a feeling of loss that never goes away. It will always be there, says her, Ilonka's sister. State police and detectives from Luzerne County searched wooded areas and ponds at a property on Cann Road in Huntington township. The pregnant mother vanished on May 26th of 1970. Sources close to the case say her husband returned home that day to find their 15-month-old baby alone crying. There was no sign of Ilonka. This is a strange case. What mother would ever leave her baby? Despite numerous searches by police over the last 6 decades, no sign of Cann was ever found. Her sister said this new search is giving the family hope. You know, when I heard about it, I was just hopeful. I was just hopeful that it means something, that there's going to be some kind of result. That, you know, maybe my sister, that will know what happened to her, her sister says. Investigators ask her sister if they know what happened. Of course, there's been speculation, but speculation, her sister explained, is just speculation. She said her sister was a loving person and deserves justice. She was kind, probably that's first and foremost. She was thoughtful. She tried to make everybody around her feel comfortable. She loved little animals. She loved little animals. She would taken the baby animals. The baby animals home. She would take the baby animals home and nurture them. She would expand that to people's times 10. Her sister concluded. What mother would ever leave their baby alone crying? She must have been abducted, I think. Investigators say they have not officially confirmed this search is part of Cann's disappearance. Officially only said the search is part of a decades-long missing person investigation. Luzerne County's District Attorney Sam S. released a statement saying the search warrant affidavit has been sealed by the court. That paperwork, once unsealed, should provide some insight to why investigators are searching that property near Shickshinney. Doesn't seem to be much about this lady's case that I have got. She was born in 1948. So if she's around today, she would be almost 70, I think. My math is right. They had a son together. She was a junior high school teacher. She left work around 7:20 a.m. Was then left home alone with the couple's 15-month-old son. A couple of newspaper articles say Ilonka was last seen around 10 a.m., though the specifics of these alleged sightings are not clear. When her husband came home, around 3:30, he found his son crying in his crib. There was no sign of Ilonka. This is highly strange. Most women do not leave their infants. It's safe to say that she probably was taken by someone. He reported her missing the next day, and an extensive search was subsequently conducted. Investigators searched the couple's farmhouse as well as a nearby pond in the surrounding area. Ilonka was never found. 1 year later, state police said the case was still open, but had been no new developments. So this lady was a middle school teacher. In 1971, Charles started dating a woman named Grace Brown. She moved in with him later that year. When they split up in 1987, Grace sought a divorce, saying they had married in 1972. Charles claimed they were never married. A Pennsylvania court found that the couple had entered into common law marriage in 1982. They also noted that Ilonka had been missing for over 7 years at that point, meaning she could be declared legally dead even though she has never been. The divorce was granted. So what happened to Ilonka Cann? Some speculators wonder if she left voluntarily or died as a result of a secret botched abortion. That's an odd theory. I don't know much about this case, but that seems very odd. That someone would try to give themselves an abortion. However, most people seem to believe her husband was involved. Some suggested Charles and Grace were having an affair while he was still married to Ilonka, and he killed her so he could be with Grace. Others wondered if he killed Ilonka, who was reportedly pregnant at the time, because he thought she was having an affair, and her unborn child wasn't his. One web sleuth's poster claimed they knew someone who went to school where Charles taught at the time. According to this poster, there was a rumor that Charles killed his wife Ilonka and put her body in the school's incinerator. A Reddit user wondered if Ilonka might be the Prince George County Jane Doe. This doe was found in December of 1972 in a wooded area in Laurel, Maryland. She's thought to be between 20 and 25 years old, and had been dead for about a year when her body was found. There's no evidence this doe ever gave birth, as Ilonka had, though that evidence easily could have been missed. Did Ilonka make her way to Maryland after going missing, only to somehow die a year later? If so, why did she leave, and what happened to her in the year between going missing and dying? Yeah, this case has a lot of twists and turns, folks. In 2018, police announced they had renewed their investigation into Ilonka's disappearance. The investigation had been going on for a while, during which time investigators had uncovered new information. They've never released this information to the public. DNA samples have been acquired from some of her relatives and put into the National Missing Persons DNA database. Both Ilonka's parents have died, but as of May 2018, she has a sister, and she's still looking for her, which was part of the earlier description about her story. Her sister was looking for her. There's a lot of mystery in this case. What I've seen in other past cases that have this kind of overtone is I have a strong feeling that there was an affair going on, and something happened, and someone was having an affair. I just believe that just by looking at this case right now. Like I said, I don't have much knowledge on this case, but this is kind of what she looked like, folks, when she went missing. Now, this case is over 5 decades old. But if you have any information on it, you need to contact these places right here. Until the next episode, true believers, this is John. Peace out.